Welcome to the video. If you're looking for the latest scoop on one of NASDAQ's hottest companies, then you're in for a treat. Brace yourself for some jaw-dropping news. Mullen Automotive is set to deliver a whopping 6,000 Class 1 EV cargo vans worth $200 million by March 2023. But that's not all. With $87.4 million in cash and cash equivalents as of February 28, 2023, and a further $110 million in firm commitments expected by June 1, 2023, Mullen Automotive is gearing up for a game-changing year. But will this be enough for them to finally turn a profit in 2023? You don't want to miss out on this thrilling episode, so keep watching until the very end. Before we dive into the video, let's get to know the roots of Mullen Automotive to help us understand the future of Mullen this 2023. Mullen Automotive is an American electric vehicle manufacturer founded by David Michery and William Mullen. The company is headquartered in Brea, California. David Michery has been in the automobile industry for over 20 years. He is the CEO of Mullen Automotive, a company specializing in designing and manufacturing electric vehicles. Michael started his career in the automotive industry as a car dealer and realized a massive demand for electric vehicles. This led him to establish Mullen Automotive in 2014 to produce affordable, high-quality electric cars. Michery's vision for Mullen Automotive is to provide an affordable electric vehicle option to the masses, and he has desired to achieve this through strategic partnerships and collaborations. For example, Mullen's partnership with Chinese automaker Shantou Motors will help Mullen Automotive to expand its global reach. In 2018, Mullen Automotive acquired the rights to the design of the Shantou K50 electric sports car from Chinese automaker Shantou Motors. Mullen Automotive then announced plans to build the car in the United States under the name Dragonfly and began taking pre-orders for the vehicle. In 2020, Mullen Automotive announced a merger with Net Element, a financial technology company, to become a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ stock exchange. The merger was completed later that year, and the newly formed company was named Mullen Technologies Incorporated. Mullen Automotive continues to focus on producing high-performance electric sports cars, and in 2021, the company announced plans to build a manufacturing facility in Arizona to produce its Dragonfly vehicle. The company also plans to introduce new electric vehicle models, including a compact SUV and a high-performance sedan. Mullen Automotive CEO David Michery stated that the company has all the necessary pieces to execute its plans for delivering its Class 1 and Class 3 vehicles this year. Furthermore, Randy Marion Automotive Group, also known as RMA, one of the U.S. largest commercial vehicle dealer groups, has committed to purchasing 6,000 Class 1 EV cargo vans, or the Mullen ONE, from Mullen Automotive. Mullen recently announced RMA as its first commercial dealer partner to offer sales, service, and parts for Mullen Automotive's commercial vehicle lineup. Based on Mullen's official tweet last March 9, 2023, the company seems to progress steadily. Interestingly enough, Mullen manages to pull off this massive deal with RMA Group. Comment below if this is enough to bring the stocks to $1 by the end of March. This news comes after Mullen Automotive recently avoided being delisted by NASDAQ after failing to meet the $1 per share requirement on March 6, 2023. NASDAQ has approved a 180-day extension for Mullen Automotive to meet the minimum $1 bid price per share. However, suppose Mullen stock fails to trade above $1 for a minimum of 10 consecutive business days before September 5, 2023. In that case, the company will implement a reverse stock split to cure the deficiency before the additional 180-day compliance period expires. Mullen's electric delivery van, the ONE, is still awaiting an official delivery announcement, but they have until the end of March to do so. Recently, the Mullen ONE was showcased at NTEA Work Truck Week 2023 in Indianapolis, Indiana, alongside the Class 3 Low Cab Forward. This event is North America's largest commercial truck show, providing Mullen an excellent opportunity to establish its brand and promote two upcoming offerings. The Mullen ONE was designed to meet the unique challenges of deliveries in narrow urban and residential streets, weighing in at 3,198 pounds with a maximum payload of 1,638 pounds. The van is powered by a 42 kilowatt-hour battery, providing a range of 110 miles per charge. Furthermore, the ONE boasts a 20% larger cargo space than the average segment. Excitingly, Mullen has teamed up with Rapid Response Defense Systems or RRDS, a small business federal contractor, to speed up federal opportunities for potential large-scale vehicle fleet orders. RRDS holds a prime seat on several federal contracts totaling $4 billion, making this news particularly well received by shareholders. Stay tuned for updates on the delivery announcement of the Mullen ONE. Thank you for sticking with us. Like and share if you're enjoying this video. Also, keep watching if you want to know the status of Mullen's stock before and after the recent Twitter announcements. Are you wondering what's happening with Mullen Automotive's balance sheet? Keep watching. Mullen Automotive announced its Q1 results on February 14th. It may have been disappointing for traditional investors to see that the electric vehicle company had lost an additional $376 million in just one quarter. This is particularly noteworthy considering that the company is valued at only $400 million in the public markets. Additionally, corporate governance watchdogs would have been concerned that CEO David Michery and other executives received $36 million in stock compensation for the poor performance, especially since the company has yet to produce a single production vehicle. Despite these issues, it's difficult to hold a grudge against Mullen. This is because, against all odds, the EV startup is still in existence. Mullen is still popular on social media platforms like Reddit and StockTwits, and Mr. Michery has successfully raised funds to prevent bankruptcy. In the fourth quarter of 2022, Mullen received over $40 million from acquiring Bollinger Motors, while the two companies had agreed on a $107 million cash and $41.6 million stock transfer. Only $29.6 million left Mullen. This discrepancy may have been due to an accounting error, or it could have been an attempt to inflate asset values artificially. In Mullen's first quarter filing for 2023, more red flags were raised when the company's accountants assigned $33 million of the electric last mile solutions acquisition to personal property and $22 million to engineering design. These vague terms allow the acquired assets to be kept out of the goodwill category, typically viewed as a negative indicator for companies. Despite this, Mullen's balance sheet has been fortified by questionable accounting methods, including posting record derivative liability losses in Q1 and moving as much out of goodwill and into intangible assets as possible. Entrepreneurs seeking venture capital funding often use faking it till they make it to convince impatient investors. However, it's common for startups to require billions in funding, and it takes a confident founder to keep creditors at bay. Amazon and Tesla are examples of companies that took several years to profit, with Amazon taking 6 years and Tesla taking 10. Mullen stock has plummeted about 95% in value over the past year, thanks to a series of bad news and missed deadlines. Mullen stock hit a new 52-week low, again proving how unstable it can be. In addition, the company is facing economic headwinds contributing to its struggles this year. However, despite the evidence, some still see Mullen as having significant growth potential. According to Fintel, a market analysis platform, the one-year price target average for Mullen stock is $23.46 per share. The average one-year price target for Mullen is $23.46 per share, with forecast ranging from $23.23 to $24.15. However, Mullen currently trades at around 13 cents, meaning that hitting the projected $23 mark would require a rise of 15,655%. This is an incredibly ambitious goal, especially for a company like Mullen that has struggled so much. Even the strongest growth stocks would struggle to rise over 15,000% in less than 2 years. Unfortunately, the experts who issued these price targets on Fintel have yet to be named, making the reasoning behind the projections unclear. What is clear, however, is that Mullen stock is unlikely to even come close to $3, let alone exceed $23. News of these ambitious price targets hasn't caused Mullen stock to rise. In fact, on March 17th, shares closed down by more than 9%. This decline comes even after the company announced some good news, claiming it is on track to fulfill a cargo van delivery order. However, given Mullen's history of missing deadlines, taking such announcements seriously is hard. Thoughts on this, friends? Comment below. Thank you for watching. Can Mullen Automotive deliver on its promise to produce 6,000 Class 1 EV cargo vans worth $200 million by the end of March 2023? What do you think the future holds for this California-based electric vehicle manufacturer? Let me know your thoughts and subscribe to updates on Mullen and other EV and tech stocks and news. Watch this video here if you want to dive deep into the latest Mullen controversies. See you there!